2 weekends ago, I went to Seoul with my two best friends, Josh and Spencer. Actually, I was supposed to go with other people that I know, but they ended up leaving without me that morning. They didn't clearly tell me the plans. I was pretty upset at them, but I ended up going to Seoul by myself later in the day. After completely freaking out in the morning and talking through my freak out with mom and pop on Skype and my friend Adam Brandy on the phone, he lives in Gwangju, I decided that it wouldn't do to not go to Seoul just because of other people. I should do what I liked. And after I decided that what I liked was what I had planned, which was going to Seoul, after all, I ended up having a really lovely time by myself on the bus, looking at the countryside, enjoying the warm sun through the bus window, and typing a really interesting 14-page Word document on my laptop, theorizing about language. And I really forgot how much I love bus rides by myself. It gives me time to think. One of the reasons I was really excited to come to Korea after I decided I would come here was inspired by my friend John Howell, former senior editor for High Times. He said that being in Korea would make me more aware of my native language, English, since I would be immersed in Korean. While I'm actually far from being immersed in Korean since my co-teacher and all my friends speak English, I have been studying Korean a lot. But the thing that has really opened my eyes has been teaching English as a foreign language. When the kids or other teachers ask me questions about English, like how to pronounce something or the difference between two similar words, it makes me think about things I normally take for granted, that any native English speaker would take for granted. So when I was typing extensively on the bus, I thought about things like differences between Korean and English. For example, my favorite thing about learning Korean is when I come upon a word that doesn't exist in English, like konmangjun. It's a word that means forgetfulness. Like when I walk out of my apartment without shutting off the gas. I'm very konmangjun sometimes, but I like to think my head's in higher places. I'm too smart for reality.
I try to picture the girl through a looking glass and see her as a carbon atom. See her eyes and stare back at them. See that girl as her own new world. Though a home is on the surface, she is still a universe. Glory God, oh God is peeking through the blinds. Are we all here standing naked, taking guesses at the actual date and time? Oh my, justifying reasons why is an absolutely insane resolution to live by. Live high, live mighty, live righteously. Taking it easy, live high, live mighty, live righteously. And try to picture the man to always have an open.
Back to Seoul. When I got there, I texted Spencer, and he said that him and Josh were in Itaewon. So I met up with them in their hotel in the afternoon. And we ended up spending like 2 hours just chilling in the hotel room. But we were having a blast. And we decided that it's a sign that we're meant to be really good friends because we can just have the time of our lives sitting in a room talking. This sink is so cool. Ooh. You guys must think I'm so weird taking video of the hotel room.
Nah, we're gonna do the same actually.
Zebra.
Just so you know, that toilet shoots water up your butt. Alright, but you can't put it on Facebook.
When we finally left, we passed this guy on the street who is making the most beautiful watercolor paintings. What kind of painting?
Water painting.
Water painting? And then I wanted to check out the big open-air market, Namdaemun, but by the time we got there, it was supposed to be closing. It was like 7 o'clock. All the street vendors and shops still seem to be really lively, though, so we ended up having a good time exploring and buying a few things.
What's that?
I bought these cute glowing toy things for the kids at the elementary school. And Josh bought a little flying helicopter, like the ones they sell at Brookstone.
Whoa! I'm so happy about
I met up with Josh's high school friend Allie and her friend Eric.
Because I can't fucking breathe.
All day, I'd been trying to meet up with this army guy I met on the plane coming over. He lives in Busan, about an hour north of Seoul. He'd come into Seoul for the day on the subway with his friend Jeremy, and we finally met up with him at the wall bar.
Yeah, well, you guys, I'm thinking you guys have like every. I mean, because that's when you guys are like rock stars and like.
Imagine if I took this whole thing.
Like
I'd be dead. I'd be so dead.
you know, like what's? I'm not asking you specifically. Like, what's a range for like a real teacher?
Jeremy, Jose, Spencer, and I played Kings in the wall bar because Spencer just had a pack of cards on him, like totally random. It was great.
Oh, yay!
I'm the Flash.
Awesome, he's literally
Yeah, it comes when you
Spencer,
serve.
awesome.
Oh, that's messed up.
Jose, we hayo! We hayo! Oh, we hayo! To you, to you. We hayo. Oh.
I don't think Bebop is not that.
Why do you do this? Why do you do this?
It's a testament. It makes it official.
And we left when we got ridiculously drunk. We went back to Itaewon.
Batman Cowboy. Huh? Awesome. Mario Cowboy.
See, back in high school, like that would have been like
Batman. I'm Mario.
shawarma. Because I can't fucking breathe.
I need eye holes for breathing. What?
Never mind.
Helicopter.
Thank you.
Another bar that had Wii Sports, which I was really excited about. I almost played Wii Bowling because I kick ass at Wii Bowling. But we ended up leaving and going back to the hotel room. And that was, I think, the best part of the night.
It looks a little creepy, actually, like this.
We walked around Itaewon and ate Mexican food. The chef was an American guy, and they didn't serve kimchi with the meal. It was really odd. Josh was really happy about that. Then we checked out this foreign foods market that I've actually been to before the first time I came to Seoul, and I bought some spices for baking, and Josh bought a big thing of cheese balls and a case of root beer.
$15 for a 12-pack of fucking root beer.
And Jose bought a Goya Multa, a drink that reminded him of home in Puerto Rico.
I guess it's been sitting there for a while, and it kind of just took out some of the taste in it. It's supposed to taste a little stronger than that.
What do you think?
I'm trying to think of like what it tastes like.
I can't believe cars go down these tiny narrow streets that everybody's walking. It seems so dangerous.
Yeah.